Tonight on the 10 o'clock news, two big issues will be on the Florida ballot this November. Voters will decide whether to protect abortion rights and legalize recreational marijuana. Florida's conservative Supreme Court issued a series of rulings today. It decided that the state's constitution does not protect abortion rights. That paves the way for a 6-week abortion ban to take effect May 1st.
But in a separate decision, the court also ruled that an amendment can go on the November ballot that could potentially undo the ban. And let me show you how that would actually happen. So under Florida law, the measure will have to receive the support of 60% of voters, not a simple majority to pass. The amendment says, quote, "No law shall prohibit, penalize, delay, or restrict abortion before viability or when necessary to protect the patient's health, as determined by the patient's health care provider. And parents must be notified before their children can get an abortion if they're under 18. If voters decided yes on this amendment, it would invalidate the law banning abortions after 6 weeks of pregnancy. That's set to take effect in 30 days. Florida currently has a 15-week ban. The 6-week ban includes exceptions for rape, incest, fetal fatal anomalies, and medical emergencies. And it would be one of the strictest abortion laws in the country.
Now to the other big issue that'll be on the ballot in November, recreational marijuana. This is an issue that Florida's Republican-led legislature has rejected for years. Voters will decide whether to allow companies that grow and sell medical marijuana to sell it to adults over 21 for any reason. The ballot measure also would make possession of marijuana for personal use illegal. News4JAX reporter Alicia Hatcher has been gathering reaction to the two ballot measures and what they could mean for the November election.
Two ballot initiatives are becoming a big talker among Florida voters after the state Supreme Court ruled for them to be on the 2024 ballot. What does this mean politically?
It could be very significant politically, and overall, this was a good day for Joe Biden. What it means on the abortion rights case is that you're going to see it'll take 60% to pass, but it could drive turnout and it could affect how people vote when it comes November. And disproportionately, particularly on abortion rights, those are Biden voters. On the recreational marijuana side, that also disproportionately on the Democratic side.
He says this could potentially impact the presidential race.
But also the midterm elections in Florida for Congress and for the U.S. Senate, that could affect the balance of power in Congress. Very significant come November what will be happening in Florida.
After the Supreme Court Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health case ended the federal right to abortion, states have been going in their own direction, this being one example in Florida. As for recreational marijuana, Florida could be among the 24 states and Washington, D.C. to legalize it if voters rule in favor of it. We spoke to one of the largest dispensary companies' CEO and founder, George Arcos, about how this could affect cannabis companies. I know we already have medical dispensaries here in the state, so if recreational marijuana passes, how would this work?
Well, we're kind of used to this. We've done this multiple times now. Medical is first and foremost. We would continue to serve the medical patients throughout the state, and we would prepare ourselves to serve all of the new adult use patients in Florida, as well as all the tourists that would be coming in.
He says if voters agree to this, it would provide more job opportunities in the state. These initiatives would need 60% of Florida voters to agree for them to pass. Alicia Hatcher, Channel 4, the local station.
And we asked our News4JAX insiders if these issues will encourage them to head to the polls in November. One person wrote, "I agree that everyone should be able to vote for these two topics. Let the citizens decide our rights, not the politicians or judges. I will be utilizing my right to vote in November." Another wrote, "The ruling on abortion rights most definitely is encouraging enough to go out and vote.